Hi, today I'll be cooking Panna Cotta. This is a simple and easy dessert. To make this, you will need a half cup of whole milk, 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream, 1 packet or 1½ teaspoons of unflavored gelatin, 4 tablespoons of granulated white sugar, ½ teaspoon of vanilla extract, a sprinkle of salt, 3/4 cup of frozen blueberries, a teaspoon of lime juice or to taste, 4 to 6 spoons of confectioner's sugar, and glasses or ramekins in which to put your finished product. First, take a small pot and place it on the stove. Do not turn the heat on. Then, take your ½ cup of whole milk and pour it in. Do the same with ½ cup of heavy whipping cream. Leave 1/4 for later. Now, take the 1 packet of unflavored gelatin and sprinkle it evenly over the surface of the mixture. Do not stir it in. Let the gelatin rest on top of the liquid for 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes is up, turn the stove onto medium-high heat. Then whisk it continuously until the gelatin has dissolved and the mixture is simmering, but do not let it boil. This process should take around 5 to 7 minutes. After you've taken the mixture off of the stove, whisk it just a little bit to break up any remaining gelatin. Then add 4 tablespoons of the granulated white sugar. Also add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Finally, add a sprinkle of salt and whisk it continuously until the sugar is completely dissolved. You can also whisk it to cool it down a bit and reduce the refrigeration time. Dexter is patiently waiting for his panna cotta. Now put it into glasses or ramekins and refrigerate it for 4 hours overnight or until set. Meanwhile, take the 3/4 cup of blueberries and put it in a pan. Turn the heat on to medium. Use a wooden or metal spoon to stir the blueberries until they have begun to boil down. Now, take 3 to 4 spoons of confectioner's sugar and add that in. The cornstarch in this type of sugar will give the compote a smoother texture and consistency, but if you prefer to use granulated sugar, that would work as well. Now, take the teaspoon of lime juice and add that into the pan. This will give the compote acidity and a further depth of flavor. Continue stirring. You will know when your compote is done when you take your metal spoon and drag it through, and you can see your pan all the way through. To make the whipping cream that goes on top, pour the last 1/4 cup of your heavy whipping cream and put it into a small mixing bowl. Beat it with an electric beater until it is slightly thickened. Now take 3 to 5 spoons of confectioner's sugar and add that in. It really depends on how sweet you want the cream to be. Whip it until it has the consistency with stiff peaks. Take a Ziploc bag with an opening and put it around the cup, smoothing the sides. Then, using a spatula, scrape the whipping cream into the bowl and twist the end closed. If you have your panna cotta in a ramekin and want to unmold it, simply take a knife and run it along the sides of the panna cotta. Then, place it in a bowl of extremely hot water for 5 to 10 seconds. Take it out and wipe the bottom so there's no residue on the plate and immediately flip it on. To assemble the panna cotta in the cup, take the blueberry compote and put 2 to 3 spoons on top. Then pat it onto your hand to achieve a flat, smooth layer. To finish it off, take the whipping cream and either pipe a dollop, a swirl, or flat layer on top. I chose to do a swirl. If you decided to do it in an unmolded ramekin, then take 1 to 2 spoons of blueberry compote and smooth it so it drips over the side. You can also use the same method for the cup and tap it out. You do the same thing with the whipped cream, piping either a dollop, a swirl, or a flat layer. And that is panna cotta. This is a really simple dessert that you can use with different flavors and presentation. I really hope you enjoyed watching me make panna cotta. Hopefully one day you can try this also.